Hello students, in this video we are going to see a prelims paper, okay, for all the 8 chapters in the syllabus for 12th standard arts and science geography subject. It is highly demanded by the students that they require some prelims papers so as they can revise and do the revision of all the chapters. We have already studied all the chapters theory part and as well as the practical from 1 to 10 1 से 10 तक हमने सारे प्रैक्टिकल्स कंप्लीट किए हैं एज वेल एज हमने सारे टॉपिक्स के ऊपर वीडियोस भी कंप्लीट किए हैं ओके all these things you can watch on this channel. So let us start with a prelim paper for geography. So basically ये जो पेपर होता है वो 3 hours का होता है and it is for 80 marks. The same paper is given to arts as well as science students. Now what are the things which you have to follow when you are writing a paper? So the first instruction is all the questions in this paper are compulsory. You have to write all the questions. Second is wherever a diagram is necessary, जहाँ पे भी diagram is required, वहाँ पे आप डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर सकते हो या फिर ग्राफ्स ड्रॉ कर सकते हो. देन यूज ऑफ कलर पेंसिल. सपोज इफ यू आर ड्रॉइंग सम ग्राफ और आपको कोई रीजन को हाईलाइट करना है तो आप कलर पेंसिल भी यूज कर सकते हो. यूज ऑफ स्टेंसिल इज ऑल्सो अलाउड. ओके, सो अ मैप विथ यू कैन ड्रॉ अ वर्ल्ड मैप विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्टेंसिल वेरेवर इट इज रिक्वायर्ड. सो अगर कोई पॉइंट है किसी आंसर में, इफ यू हैव सम पॉइंट एंड यू डोंट नो दैट पॉइंट बट अगर उससे रिलेटेड कोई फिगर या फिर डायग्राम आप ड्रॉ कर देते हो देन टू इट विल गिव यू फुल मार्क्स. टाई योर सप्लीमेंट्स अलॉन्ग विद द मैप विथ योर मेन आंसर शीट. तो मैप की जो सप्लीमेंट होती है वो हमेशा आपको मेन आंसर शीट के साथ अटैच करनी होती है. सो दीज आर द इंस्ट्रक्शंस विच यू हैव टू फॉलो. नाउ द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 1A. So this question is complete the chain and it is for 5 marks. Okay, so A, B and C, you can see the 3 sections. आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में भी these things are available. You can see these types of questions in the textbook. So it is same like match the pairs, बस आपको A, B and C में जो भी कनेक्टिविटी दिखाई देती है उनसे आपको कनेक्ट करके मैच द पेयर्स करने हैं. Then we have question number 1B. So in this you have MCQs. MCQs में आपके पास एक क्वेश्चन होगा और उसमें आपको 4 ऑप्शंस दिए जाएंगे. उसमें से एक ऑप्शन आपको राइट एज एन करेक्ट ऑप्शन यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट. ओके, सो दिस इज फॉर 5 marks. 1 question for 1 mark. So here are the questions like dash country has a second largest population. तो इसमें से ऑप्शन में से आपको एक आंसर चूज करना है. Dash economic factor is essential for the development of agriculture. Dash is a quaternary occupation. Dash is an indicator of the development. So these are the questions. Next is in dash stage of demographic transition theory, the birth rate and death rates are almost equal. So here also you have to give the answers. Next section is question number 1C section. Again here we have a correlation. So this correlation is assertion and reasoning and it is for 5 marks. तो यहाँ पे 5 assertions and 5 reasonings are given to you. इस क्वेश्चन में आपको क्या करना है कि A का जो स्टेटमेंट है that statement is true or false that you have to identify. If it is correct then you can write yes A is correct. लेकिन R you have to check whether it is true or false and whether it is giving an correct explanation for A or not. Okay, that you have to write. So like that you have to give the explanation for this. So these are the some of the questions related to it. Now let us move to the next part. Next part is identify the correct factor. Okay, incorrect factor. Now the first question is agro based industry. आपको options दिए जाएंगे like cotton, textile, sugar, food processing, paper industries. ये सारे industries आपको दिए जाएंगे. उसमें से एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्री कौन सी है जो एग्रीकल्चर के ऊपर डिपेंड है, दैट यू हैव टू टेल. नेक्स्ट इज इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्ट्स इन मुंबई एंड टोक्यो सी रूट. सो विच आर दी इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड टू मुंबई एंड टोक्यो दैट यू हैव टू राइट. देन इंडस्ट्रियल रीजन्स of USA you have to write sparsely populated regions of the world. Suburbs of Mumbai, which are the suburbs which are nearby to Mumbai, that you have to write. Okay, so these are few points which you have to explain in this or match in this question. Next we have give reasons. Now give reasons, there are total 5 give reasons, 6 give reasons. Out of that you have to write only 4 give reasons. Okay, so like that the marks are given to you, 3 marks for each, and total weightage is for 12 marks. So you have first question like fruits processing industries are found in Konkan region, why they are found. Then you have geographical diversity is responsible for the development of trade. Himalaya region is poorly developed. Geography is dynamic in nature. Lumbering is developed on a large scale in Canada. Rural and urban fringe have the characteristic of both urban as well as rural settlements. So these are the give reasons. Next you have distinguish between any three. Again here you have to write the difference between land use and land cover. Lumbering in tropical rainforest and temperate forest. Primary activities and secondary activities. Functional regions and formal regions. Possibilism and determinism. So these are the differences which you have to write. Next question is question number 4. Here you have to see all these points. Total 8 points are given. Any 6 you have to write. These are given for 6 marks. Here you have to plot all these points on your world map. Okay. The continent that supports less than 1% of population. Which continent is that? Then which country is at stage 2? A class 1 city in India. A country that has developed plantation agriculture, an industrial region in USA, Canada Pacific Railway, a densely populated river basin in North Africa, a region having tropical rainforest in South America. So very basic and good questions are given in the map. Next section you have a graph and some questions are given related to this graph. You just have to look at the graph. You have to tell and answer the following questions. First question is what is shown in the diagram. So it is related to what this diagram is there. Name the cartographic technique. Name the country having highest death rate with the children under 5 years of age. Name the death rate of children under 5 years of age in China. Name the country having lowest death rate under 5 years of age. So these are the questionnaires which you have to look at this diagram and then you have to answer. Next is write a short note. Now this short note is given and it is for any 3 short notes, okay, out of 6. So the first is branches of geography, factors affecting regional development, tourism and GDP, footloose industries, stage 5 of demographic transition theory, classification of industries based on sources of raw material. So these are some of the short notes which you have to write. Next we have a passage over here. Okay, so you have to read this passage. It is for 4 marks. Okay, after reading this passage you have to write some questionnaires and answer them accordingly. Okay, so these are some of the questions which are totally based on your passage. And then we have the next question is draw a neat label diagram. In the first question you have relationship of geography with other subject. You have a diagram in your last chapter. So that diagram you need to draw here. Then you have to draw a world map drawn by Strabo. Even that diagram is present in your textbook. Even that you can draw. Then you have radial and triangular patterns of settlements which you have studied in lesson number 3. That is human settlements. And finally the most important diagram of this year's syllabus is demographic transition theory. So even this diagram you need to draw. After that we have a last question. Last question is about explain the relationship between geography and other subjects. Then we have development of transportation is dependent on geographical factors. And then we have last explain the impact of migration on population structure of our country. So this is the end of my question paper. It is for total 80 marks. So this is just for your practice so that you need to do the revision according to the syllabus. Okay. So kindly solve this paper. The answer key of this paper will be soon uploaded. I want you all to try it out first. And then after 2-3 days or tomorrow, I'll give the answer key also. If you have any query regarding it, you can comment me in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe my channel.